Hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's been like 2 weeks since I've seen you, so come on in, say hello. Things didn't turn out the way I thought last week, so I apologize not to have a video ready for you, but come on in. I have a great card today using another sketch out of our catalog, out of the annual catalog. And let me just grab that so we can see it. If you have your catalog, if you open it up to page 22, we are going to look at card sketch number 4, okay? Hi Shirley, welcome. Okay, so we're just going to get into it. I'm a few minutes late. So today's card is so simple. We're going to use this beautiful bird paper, the Nest of Winter designer paper. It's part of an online, well, no, it's in the mini, right? I forget what's online and what's in the mini, but let me just double check. Yes, it's in our mini catalog, okay? So we can look at that as well, because there's a whole suite of products with them. Okay, let's get going to our desktop because there's lots to share with you. There's lots going on with Stampin' Up, and we have a lot to share today. So let me just mute my phone, and we're going. Hi, Carol. Happy rainy Wednesday to you too. Okay, so here is in our September through December mini catalog of 2024 on page 30 and 31. And yeah, 30 and 31, there's a whole suite of products. There's great ideas here. We kind of cased this card from the catalog a couple of weeks ago. I believe we did, or maybe I did it in my club, my stamp club and team. I can't remember. And then there's a stamp set and die, but I just love using the paper. There's a great embossing folder to give you that birch-like effect, and there's some great embellishments, and of course some twine that coordinates with this. Hi Pat, welcome, and Betty. Oh, you've got a beautiful day. Today it's been kind of rainy, the wind is blowing. It's just a great day here today, so it's a good day to be inside. I've just been busy. I don't know, I had a meeting this morning and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, so let's get going. So let's look at this beautiful paper up in real life. Look at all these birds. There are a few dies that will cut out the birds, okay? There's only one, I believe, that cuts it out. I think it's this one. And then here's the flip side. It kind of, I'm not quite sure what this reminds you of, but I don't know, there's like little tiny circles and stuff like that. Hi Joan, welcome. And then we have this beautiful paper. We're going to use excuse me, this birch paper today. It's got all these really fun little tiny birds on it. And then the flip side, I'm guessing, to me, I'm not sure if it's like Queen Anne's lace or what this is going to represent. If anybody knows this, shout it out. Okay, and then we have this garden green stripe pattern, and on the flip side are all these tinier birds, and really these are not hard to fussy cut at all. And then we have, to me, this is like pussy willows to me, okay? But it could be like birch buds too, you know, because birch buds on a tree are tiny like this as well. You made a birthday card with birds. I know, isn't this paper just pretty? And then we have this birch design. I almost think, I think it should go this way and not this way. I think the birch, you know, the wrap of the birch kind of goes this way. And then we have this pool party design. And then here's the flip side. We have these birds. This is what the die cuts out. It's coming back to me, okay? And maybe possibly that one too. But these berries, don't throw them away. I've added them to my card today, okay? All right, and then finally we have this. This is that one that you can cut into like 3 pieces. You can get 6 out of a sheet and just make it simple and add a simple greeting to it with a strip of paper or a label or something. And then on the back side is gray granite cardstock with all these footprints of birds on them. Okay, isn't that just beautiful paper? I love it. Okay, so we're going to use card sketch number 4, and let me see here. I think I've got a bigger, hang on, let me grab something here. A little bigger size. So here's kind of like right here. So this is kind of like the card sketch. This is our base. We're going to have a panel of designer paper that's 3 inches by 5 inches. Then we've got a 1/2 inch strip that's 2 3/4 long of basic white for our greeting. And then behind it, a piece of cardstock that's the same size as our strip. And that's it. We're done. Okay? So really easy. We're going to create a focal point though as well, okay, using this. Let me just pop that out of the way. And I've already done my envelope with that beautiful bird paper, okay. I think I said hello, Joan, so welcome from Minnesota. So you must be having maybe nice weather too. So we are going to, so here's my 3-inch piece by 5-inch piece of designer paper. And I thought that complemented, this is gray granite, complemented this paper well. And I've already pre-embossed it with the exposed brick designer paper. I probably could have done like the wood, but we're going to go with the exposed brick. Okay. Oh, and then this is, I know I'm tired. I'm still catching up from last week. Okay, so this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it's going to fully cover the front of our card base. So we've got a little bit more sturdiness to our card base. Okay, so we're going to take some liquid glue and wait till you see some of the samples I have to share with you, okay, in a little bit. So if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Well, you can subscribe to my newsletter, okay? And that's where, and I'm going to be working on my newsletter in the next day or two. So another newsletter with some new PDFs in there, okay? And maybe an extra special little nugget because I totally wigged out on you last week, okay? And wasn't here for you. So you never know what I have to offer, okay? So make sure you subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. You only need to subscribe once, and that will just go to your inbox, and that will be the latest Stampin' Up! News, and there's a ton of news to share with you all. There is so much goodness coming October 1st. Yeah, and the clearance rack was updated yesterday, so hopefully you didn't miss out on that. Okay, and there's still lots of great stuff on there. All right, and let's just trim this. We just got a little bit here to catch. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's our card front. Okay. Let's get rid of this, and here's my September host code. If you're loving any of this product, okay, that's where you can go to my online store and use the host code. When you use the host code, you receive a thank you gift for me, and it was autumn cards that I'm pretty sure it was autumn cards. I meant to grab them, but they're in the newsletter, okay? With any $50 order or more, you get a card supply pack for 4 cards in it this month, okay? And these will be some of the cards for October. Just saying, I'm giving you a little sneak peek. Okay, so let's add some designer paper down here, okay, for the inside of our card. So I've got like about a 1/2 inch strip of paper here, just a piece of scrap, and we're going to just lay this down here. Okay, let's do that. Just make sure it's even. That's why I like the liquid glue. You've got a little bit of wiggle room there to make it move. And then we'll just cut this off. And there's a little bit of excess here. Just trim that. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to add just a hint of a 1/8 inch strip of basic gray cardstock here. Okay. Let's just add this on here. And this just really, I think, helps finish it off. Who has started to add little strips of cardstock like this? It's a great way to use up, you know, little strips. Okay. So, and then finally, I've already fussy cut this great little bird here. Okay. So let's add it. I don't know if it's a him or her. Just to the inside here, and this will just make you know, whoever receives this just feels like they're extra special with this little bit of detail. Okay, all right, because there's lots of these size right there. Hi Gail, welcome. Okay, let's move to our card front. So we're going to follow our sketch. Okay, so we're going to add our designer paper over here on the right, and remember this is a 3" by 5" piece of designer paper. Okay, so it's a great way so you can get at least 8 out of a sheet if you want to make multiples of it. And we're going to just bring it all the way to the edge, just so there's like a 1/4 inch on both top and bottom. And I just want to make sure it's flush with that edge. But if you wanted to move it in more, you are welcome to. Okay. Alrighty. So let's do that. Now we're going to, let's stamp our greeting. So I got a 1/2 inch by 2 3/4 inch piece of basic white, and I'm pulling out happy birthday from what did I do with that? I love this set. We've used it lots of times. The Simply Said. It's just a nice, great, simple font to use. Okay. It's one of my go-tos. Oh, let's see. Where is my little piece of paper? Let's see. I was going to get some Daffodil Delight. Hang on. We need to grab a piece of scrap. I forgot that. Oop, look at that. It's a 1/2 inch strip. So let's just grab my trimmer here, and we're going to use 2 3/4 inch right there. There we go. And we're going to just simply add this onto here. Okay. So let's just add a little bit of glue here. Let's get rid of this. And we're going to do this. So we're going to just add this. So anybody want some sneak peeks of what's coming up in, well, it would be October 1st. Demonstrators can pre-order this, and if you take advantage of the starter kit, you can add this product to your starter kit as well. So let's take a moment and let's look at some sneak peek stuff. Okay, so we're going to put this right here. Okay, so let's look at some sneak peek stuff. We have, this is going to be a new collection of product that will be out in the online exclusives. It's just a little sneak peek. So there's this utterly adorable sweet collection. There's designer paper, a stamp set, and dies, and there's some sweet Lost Lagoon ribbon, satin ribbon. Cutest little paper ever, right? And if you love getting going on your Valentine's stuff, you can, there's this Marbled Elegant Sweet collection with this gorgeous marbled looking designer paper. And there's even like, there's a stamp set and die set. There's gems. There's a heart like gold gems. There's some bags, gift bags as well. All kinds of goodness is coming in October. So for demonstrators, you've added starting. Oh, good, Gail. I am so glad you're adding them. Usually 2 or 3 together. Oh, that is cool. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Okay, so, I mean, even just this is kind of cool, right? But we're going to pop it up. So that is kind of like doing the sketch, right? But we can pop it up a little bit more. We're going to, so I already die cut this Spotlight on Nature die. It's one of the larger one of this etched edge. Okay, so we're going to put this right on here. We're going to just put it in the middle of that designer paper. So if you have questions about the online exclusives coming out as a demonstrator and you'd love to take advantage of joining the Stampin' Up! Family, I would love to chat with you more about it. And you know what? Just in time too, I almost forgot about this. There is going to be let me do this again. There we go. There's a starter kit special coming. Can you imagine that? So just in time, October 1st, anybody who joins Stampin' Up! And takes advantage of the starter kit special for $99, you will receive $55 in product. You can choose $55 in product. So if you would love to hear more about it, I would love to share more about it with you because it's just an awesome time to take advantage. Okay, I had some little berries here. Let me see if I've got some more in here. So remember I said I had some berries, but they kind of disappeared off my desk. So I'm going to have to fussy cut some, okay? All right, so I've cut this one out. Doesn't this look good with the Daffodil Delight? Let me just make sure it's not like... All right, I found them. All right, they were on the floor. We got them. Okay, no fussy cutting. There we go. Okay, so let's add some dimensionals on here. Okay, let's do this. I know there's a lot of little pieces, so I might go overboard here. So let's grab some of our mini dimensionals. I love using these for those little skinnier spots. Let's put one there, 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 and we're gonna trim. I like this because this is like a nice long edge. Let's put one there, and then I think we're probably pretty good. Okay, let's grab this in. Get rid of all of these. Who is loving this card? Anybody like this card yet? We're almost done. Let's see. And who loves fussy cutting? I love it. Wait till you see the next card. I have another sample to show you. It's got quite a bit of fussy cutting on it. Okay, let's add this right here. Let's see. I think kind of straight. Don't want them to like hang off. All right, that looks pretty good. And I thought about putting like this extra set of berries right over here, okay? So let's just attach that with a little bit of liquid glue just down in the middle, and I just thought just a few more berries there, right? Okay, so, and if we really wanted to, okay, I love just kind of like using up all these little pieces. Do I have a pine cone cut? I was thinking a pine cone down here might be kind of fun, you know? All right, here's a little branch. Let's see what that looks like. There's that size, and I got that size, but do I have a pine cone? Here's one there. Let's see. And I have this already cut. I need to sit and do more fussy cutting. I've been just kind of making stuff. Let's see what this looks just like this. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's add that to it, okay? But a pine cone would be really cute too. So I'm thinking just like that. Maybe we just kind of bump that up a little bit with a dimensional. What do you guys think? Just like that. There we go. All right, what do you think? Look at that. Simple, but we're not done, right? We got to add a little bit of glitz. We're going to add this silver and white sheer ribbon. Okay, I know I've got glue dots. Here we go. Sometimes they're right there in front of you. Here we go. We're going to put that there. Let's give these a trim. So you could create a whole package of these for that someone special on your holiday list, or just make a beautiful Christmas card too, I think. All right, we're not done yet. Okay, let's get rid of that excess. We're gonna pull in, I've already colored my rhinestones with my Stampin' Blend, I might have used Cherry Cobbler, okay, a red. All right, so let's add some gems here. Let's go with like 3 over here. We're gonna add lots of bling. Let's put a big one there, and maybe we're gonna just bling it all up, okay? All right, let's go this, and then we'll just do one big one there. All right, what do you guys think? Let's move that, get rid of that. What do you think? There we go. Look at all that bling. And then here's that beautiful inside right there. And then we have I have another envelope. Yeah, I guess I did decide to go with this. So we have an envelope to go with that. But let's look at some other ideas with this designer paper, okay? So it's a little bit different by adding this focal point, but pretty darn close, okay? All right, so here we have this same card, but I used real red. So do you like the daffodil or the real red better? Who has a favorite of that? Anybody have a favorite of whether you like the daffodil or the real red? And let's see. Let's go with, I've got more samples here. And then here's this one right here. So it's got copper clay as a card base, well, as a card front. I still did white, okay, and did early espresso and just did a little bit smaller bird, okay. You could probably, I didn't think to maybe use the smaller die. That might have looked okay with it. All right, and then here's this one with the garden green. I think this needs a few berries on it. What do you think? And then we have this one right here with the pool party and shaded spruce. I like this one too, right there. But I think I'd rather have the red rhinestones on there. And remember how, oh, here we go. So here's some fun ones. Let's switch up. Okay, here is the snow globe. Okay, the snowy fun day maybe. It's part of the scrapbooking. It's in the mini catalog, but there's also a scrapbooking paper kit that goes with this. Okay, but a little tiny snow globe, and I do have this larger die cut underneath in real red. And then I just used a die cut circle because it just needed some white. The red was too much. And then I embossed that with that plaid embossing folder. And then we've got some snowflakes for the card front there. And then some candy cane designer paper. And what did I do on the inside? There we go. Hope your home is filled with the spirit of the season. Okay. And then here, this is the reindeer fun paper right here. So lots of those snowflake embellishments. And then this was just fussy cut from the designer paper right there. And just another simple inside right there. You like the copper clay with the bird, Betty? Nice. And real red looks a bit more Christmassy. It does. Okay, so remember last week, I think it was last week, I showed you this sketch card, right, that we did with this new scrapbooking paper that you can see in the online store, or there's also the scrapbooking brochure. It's on my website, so you can download that as well if you'd like to have that to look at. But we use that. So I love this paper, so I wanted to do this same sketch using the Sweet Days of Autumn paper. What do you think of this? Aren't they just adorable? I need to add some bling to this and maybe some twine in here, but same idea, you know? So you can really just have fun by using the sketch and just creating with whatever you have in your stash, you know. So don't be afraid to you know, to utilize that stuff, right? And create, because that's what started me. You know, just by working with one sketch and just pulling out different stamp sets and designer paper and making stuff. So I want to do more with this right here. I think it'll be fun. So, okay, what else do I have to tell you guys? I think that's about it, you know. So so just don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter if you haven't already, right? And if you need to order anything, then there's my September host code, okay? And come back on Friday for some more creative ink. I'm not quite sure what we're doing, but it will be something creative and fun, okay? It could be something simple and easy. I'm not quite sure yet. I got tickle in my throat. So thanks so much. And we will see you all soon. Thanks so much. Have a great night.